Welcome once again, Ebusian for your science so shabium. So finally, Shatta Wale through support to Medikal. The event eba koso ewa London. O2. Shatta Wale say he will be there. Nebusian yebeti a honsem, including other various updates circulating on social media. And also, what I say Cheddar ebe make statement be so be Dredging ama Kumasi enya epo see ewo ho and see and Cheddar. Finally, or the more explanation to it, wama map no send you besify any nano, or the honsem, our betu just muse Cheddar, Ninia brepa, any feed agro, Cheddar, wababe kasa, Kojon Kansa Lilwin, or no sawa bekasa, at a funny movie, a country called Ghana home, where baby ye critics are now koso no, wababe kasa from who ye beti a honsem, our platform ways, so including other various updates. But before we get into the story, no, make out so you a new viewer, now subscribe to your channel where I'll be subscribing, over like it, over share watching, we are share video no, ne afro so into me and shebi. So without much delay, no, let's get into the story. So getting into the story, no, na ye sha see edifi Kojon Kansa Lilwin. Niente ni some more betuja edify ni movie, a country called Ghana. From there, no, ye beti Cheddar. Ono suni se mo dia ba betuja
wa frɛ no wakane buo ye no be patrola ase sei wosono ano no weke patro ne adano ma mate ase wo be feleta no wonfa wonu so a won kan we 10 times 5 times 8 times different practice je say o be ka to mo ntre enye ma di o fewe ya wa fewe wate obia akawbo ye betu asa so abuei nipa so aduma na wo ye ana menu ni nsu menu no obia nkontokwada menu obia ntotwede da meka sente obia da menu obia nya bibia da aduma ba as a police no mefro e pacha wada no ma ndai bi ebi on the time say that say ebi e da sempoa okay e da sempoa da da ma tese o do me for obi animu but ye wa want na man for me because na anytime also an actor, also an actress. As actor, unya be star there. Obi atimi for adwuma. Se nipa no se so adu atam, so no akonda, se wan sia oda, ene nyina hu hia, adwuma time dura, ofra wo. So agi 2 cities ya, time 2 cities. Ubi so betene so, wotimi tu akwema no. That's the job, that's our job. Di adwuma no. What as na see? When the politics, when the campaign, I don't say there, they be quiet, back from that movie there, a movie. Say any panway.
Into Ebusian for senior Mutia no Kojon Kansa Lilwin and or didn't send me to Jack concerning the movie A Country Called Ghana or share some of the challenges he went through. Ebimu to make us an ebe jumano so the DD no friend or say me yang yet and no nam so cram or few see in the Nigerian actors. This is what Lilwin has to say to us. Ani inti Lilwin say yam 1 next month the movie is coming. Yemfa Lilwin in some no fan to unchain. Na yembra into the Cheddar story. Ebusian for mo be kai this very video. I bebe circulate around last week mo. Ne Cheddar ka say oba ye di kokrometini mana oba obe Dredging ama Kumasi enya si. Yehwe sa video no famra.
Me hunu ma metu kwai makomachi me hu mahwe nkrofo okro uko Dubai omukra no na ye desert enso omukra nya epo abaho oma Dredging ayade ba kwa mpese me yema Kumasi man ha se me Dredging ama epo ebi abaha na yetimi de ship ni ade nso de normal ba 2024 na afi ni ebetwi container 1111 from Accra harbor edi aba itema harbor edi aba Kumasi ebi okra take be 6 hours and sana container ba ko pe wedura ebi dura no so na normal be se half a wo container ni nyina ebi abubu abra we everywhere anase we nso a within 1 hour na container 500 eduru ha say wo pese wo ship 500 so ko ba bia wa ship ko ba bi nti I'm here. I want to open the western corridor, the eastern corridor, the infrastructure. I want to build power stations, energy stations. I want to connect the gas. I want to create industrial. I want to bring technology. Let us create our own mobile phones and create our own laptop.
Into Ebusian for senior muhu video no, this video itself and I say this statement a Cheddar make here no and man it trendy for last week or trendy even though not all African games no koso no trendy na kano honsem and a Cheddar say and a Cheddar say me no mo kase ende on TV3, Cheddar Babe Maye more information to how he would dredge the sea in Kumasi. Nebusia, Cheddar Chira nye sea nunkwa no babe you. Or a lot of projects or per Ghana nye krabeshe to the extent say, yes, you bet you produce in your ma, and yes, you bet to me exporting your money be not yet. Yenti and some Cheddar di tuja, and yede, and famra.
I want to understand a statement that you made while you were on tour. I think this was when you went to the Ashanti region.
Yeah.
And you talked about the fact that you want to bring the sea or dredge the sea into Kumasi so that you can open up a port there to make it easier for the containers to reach there. I'm sure you've seen the reactions to that statement.
Yeah.
Are you surprised that people are
interesting.
reacting this way?
I'm not surprised. I'm actually happy because, you know, I was looking at, like, you know, the national games to be a big thing and then to have one statement made and it's kind of competing with the whole national games. You know, it's a great trend, you know, but I have to be able to explain myself to people to understand.
Okay.
My vision is not to come and sort of push or encourage people who are traveling out of this country to go and buy things and bring it back to sell. You know, my vision is to bring industrialization into this country and then after let it become a template that African countries can also replicate just to stabilize our economy. Now, if you're talking about industrialization, you're going to see that one of the main things that is needed is logistics. And logistically, our country has only roads to deal with.
Yeah.
When you go to anywhere in the world, Asia, Europe, everywhere, they have railways and they have the water bodies.
Yeah.
It's called water transportation. You know, you have the ferries, you have the canals, and then besides the canals and the ferries are new cities that are coming up in areas where people are living. So for me, I looked at Ashanti region when I was there, since I do my research in almost every region. And I realized that, you know, maybe 30% of the furnitures in this world has probably come from Ashanti timber.
Yeah.
You know, how did they even get it out of that place? They must have been driving a lot of timber logs, tracks, and going up and down. And then you're talking of gold. We were at some point the second biggest gold producers, and I think the most gold comes from that sector. You're talking of farming. There's so much, and I like reading maps. So, you know, I've been doing it since I was a kid. Since I was 16, I found out that the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, and the Pacific Ocean has surrounded Africa. So it makes it like an island as a continent, where I realized that people only cross the water to come to Africa to search for treasures, you know, opportunities. So when I was looking at the map, when I was in Techiman, I discovered that they had river tunnel there. And the river tunnel goes all the way to the border.
Okay, that's the map on the screen.
Yeah, so you see it. Tunnel is somewhere there, and it goes to the end. You see Second D is there. And then when you come to this end here, you see that's tunnel there.
Yeah.
And tunnel comes all the way. It's the sea.
Okay.
So you just open it and it's connected. You just dredge it and it's connected. It becomes a pathway. It's been sitting there for hundreds of years. No one has connected it. Okay, but tunnel leads you to Techiman. Techiman is the biggest cocoa producer in the country. Where are their cocoa going? And if we're distributing it amongst 10 regions or even within the West African countries, you still need to connect it there. Now, on the way from Kumasi to Takrade, you will see River Pra and Oti. And you see these two rivers are very close and they connect. There's the Ankroba River, you see? So they are all there, but we just haven't dredged to connect them. So when you look at Second D or Cape Coast, look at the Pra. It's connecting to Cape Coast. All that edge that you're seeing there, that black edge, is the sea.
So that's what you meant by saying that you were going to bring the sea to Kumasi.
Of course.
But it was going to go through where? Techiman or where exactly?
It would take the river bodies. It would take the water bodies. That's what dredging is about. The dredging has to meet another water. You know, it's like you are taking debris and you're opening the space so the water can flow. And you might cut through a path to extend it. So some of it might have a little breakages, like you see where Pra is.
Yes.
Pra is coming all the way to Sikandi. And you see, if you see Pra, you see that it's crossing through Kumasi.
It's a busia for cheddar brand here. Ninsam or come on to say more drew. Nebusia, we are all hoping say what he's saying should be true. My name, Mamma, yes, or the baby beating and yaji a cokromoti, and so omvoti mana, or may the opposite obey. Cause this thing we've seen a lot. Bebre na manfo ababeka na omo de afa eni ase omba na na afa eni ase na omo de afa eni ase let's hope say Cheddar no do same and I was say there cause these politicians omo can be for you to believe them no it's very hard cause oba on chen ya ohun so won so on fa jemu a any method bia na ekwan bia obefa so obefa jenu aba on chen no obefa mu aba na se ni saka de opewi a ho na obo say yes massa akwedi asheni that's how they are all the same no yam fa Cheddar nsam no fanto nchen na yamra metie nsam wa Shatta de aba betuja enti medical e wo show aba bekoso e wo landing say indigo say o2 minimum ka say Shatta aba betro the support e de ama medical chechem say medical show na say no ono Shatta Wale will be there into obi an grabbing a ticket no making sure say on be pull up e wo ho na ebusuya admits the fact say beef be cost between medical any adanko meche show boy we any kakram woman yinti Shatta fabra.
Yo, what up? It's the boy Shatta Wale, and watch out in London on the May 3rd, O2 Indigo. I'm about to support my boy Medikal. Just come and support. Live is happening. Bring your friends. Get your ticket. All the fans, man. Get your tickets, man. You see your boy Shatta Wale first, so get your ticket, man. It's gonna be mad.
Inte ebusuya for send am video no mami hu adwenche or comment ni mu subscribe to your channel no like it na share video way for more updates.